Okay, we're going to be talking about "O Come to the Altar" by Elevation Worship, and we are going to be demonstrating the AUX keys role. So the piano, as recorded for this song, kind of doing this feel. Just as it is on the sheet music. So we're going to be filling in around that with all of the glue that you hear in the recording. So I'm going to go over to my "O Come to the Altar" perform, and I want to tell you about one thing before I demonstrate the parts, and that is that the cutoff knob is going to be very important in this one. This is a two-way split. There's a pad down here, and there's the same pad with some other elements up here. So the cutoff knob just affects this pad. Okay, and when the perform is first loaded, the internal value is set to positive 32, right there, which as you can see is right at the 2 o'clock tick mark on here. So when you first call up this perform, it doesn't matter where this cutoff knob is, the value is going to be set to 32 internally. But that's not how we want to start. We want to start it right at noon. So after you load this perform, you need to move this knob so that it's pointing straight up. Even if it's already pointing straight up when you load it, you still need to move it, because only moving the knob will help it know, hey, I don't want to be at 32 anymore, I want to be at 0 or near 0. And you can see that the value changes here on the display. You don't have to obsess over getting it right at 0, but you basically want the tick mark pointing up, and that's where we're going to start the song. And I'm just going to talk through the cutoff knob moves throughout the song really quick because it's confusing if I don't. So that's where it's going to be for the intro, and it's going to be there through verse 1. At the end of verse 1, you're going to be holding a B2 over E. And you're going to grow this to 2 o'clock, or back up to that 32 value where it starts. And that'll set you up for the chorus. Okay? So that's the end of verse 1. We've grown it to 2 o'clock. We're going to play a chorus. We're going to play the turnaround. We're going to play verse 2. We're going to play the double chorus. And that's all going to be right where that is. When we're coming out of that double chorus, the precious blood of Jesus Christ, we're coming back here for the instrumental, and we're going to pull it back down to noon. Okay, it's going to stay there through the first half of the bridge. For the second half of the bridge, "Oh What a Savior," at the kind of the full band entrance there, "Christ is risen." We're going to grow it to 2. Oh, what a Savior. And again, approximate. Isn't he wonderful? So it's going to be at 2 o'clock until the end of the bridge. The bridge is followed by a breakdown chorus, which we're going to pull it back to noon. Christ is risen. Oh, come to the altar. You can see how much that affects it. That's going to be that way through this breakdown chorus, and actually you don't have to touch it anymore because you're going to be jumping back up to this range, and by the time you come back down here, you're going to leave it where it is. So just recapping, it starts at 12. At the end of the intro, it grows to 2. It stays at 2 until the instrumental following the double chorus, at which point it comes back to 12. At the end of our halfway through the bridge, it goes up to 2 again, and then for the breakdown chorus, it comes back down to 12, and it stays there. So now that I have talked through those, I can just demonstrate what happens through the song, and I won't call that out. You'll just see me doing it. All right, so here's the intro. You're just doing a kind of a 2-note seesaw. And sorry, I did it wrong. It's... And that's going to continue through verse 1. Are you hurting and broken within? Oh, well. Now you have to change it harmonically as the chart indicates. Here's where you add your B2, your B, and just drone that for the second half of verse 1. Da 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 da. There's that B2 I was telling you about. Come to the altar. have a verse too?
From the ashes, a new life is born. Jesus is calling. Come to the altar.
This is a double chorus, but I'm going to cut it in half just to save us some time. And we're going to the instrumental next, and this is going to be a cutoff knob move. Oops, that goes up to a B. Now here's the bridge.
Oh, what a Savior.
You can trace the melody in your right hand.
Bow down before Him.
Now this is the second time, full band. We're going to grow this. Come to a breakdown chorus.
Christ is risen.
Pulling that back down to 12.
Altar, the Father's arms are open wide.
Now you don't have to touch the cutoff knob again. We're just going to make our jump.
Of Jesus Christ, come to the altar.
And the chorus is followed by an instrumental chorus, which again I'm going to cut right here just so you don't have to.
Tell the world of the treasure you found.
And you can either fade it out with the volume knob or with the cutoff knob.